Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite baby girl Zoya in the building, and if today is your first time of tuning in, you are highly welcome. And to all my returning subscribers, I am so glad you came back to watch. Pardon me for my voice, I've catch a little bit of cold, but today I would like to share with you how I make my egg and plantain frittata. I'm actually using everything I could get in my freezer. So to begin, I have some garlic and I'm just going to be peeling it, and I'm just going to chop it up and set it aside. Next, I have the Scotch bonnet pepper, also known as atarodo, the green bell peppers, already nicely cut into my preferred shapes. I also have the red onions, nicely cut as well. In this bowl, I have the sliced plantain, which is frozen. I usually have plantains like this in the freezer. Whenever plantains are in season, I buy them a lot because we enjoy plantain a lot more in this house. So I just buy them and prep it, and I just store it up in my freezer, which I will be using for any other recipe, any other meal I choose to use ripe plantain with. I'm going to share with you a video of how I prep and store my plantains, so you should look forward to seeing that video. I also have some eggs here. Now that I've shown you everything which I've got, let's go into the cooking process. So I'm going to start by seasoning the plantain with some salt and hot pepper. I'm just going to combine everything together, and I'll toss it up to make sure everything is well combined and distributed evenly. Now that the plantain has been seasoned, I have already had my pan filled with vegetable oil on the stove, and that has been heating. I'm just going to go ahead to fry the plantains, and I'm going to set that aside. I'm also going to crack up the eggs, season with some salt, hot pepper and my all-purpose seasoning, and I'm going to combine it together, but I still want it to have that yellowish part, so I'm not going to beat everything up. I'm just going to leave it like this. And now that everything is set, in a pan I'm going to add some vegetable oil, so I check to feel the hotness, and I'm going to add the garlic, and I'll be frying this for 2 minutes. 2 minutes later, I'll add the chopped pepper, and I'll stir to fry for another 2 minutes. Thereafter, I'm going to add the onions, the green bell pepper, combine everything together. You need to season your veggies. You don't want it to be just blank. So I season it with a little bit of salt and all-purpose seasoning, and I'm going to fry this for 2 minutes because I still want it to be fresh and crunchy. You don't want to overcook your veggies. 2 minutes later, I came back to check on it, and it was looking pretty and amazing, and it actually smelled nice, you guys. So I'm going to stir everything together, and it's time for me to add the eggs. So I'm just going to gently pour the eggs right on top of the veggies. You do not want to scatter the eggs, you want it to be laid upon the veggies, and I'm just going to cover this for 3 minutes and allow it to cook. And you need to cook this on the low heat. My stove goes from number 1 to number 6, and I was doing this on number 1. So 3 minutes later, I came to check it, and look at that, it has started to form whitish, as you can see that part. Okay, that is how you know your egg is cooking. It's time for me to start to lay the fried plantains directly on top of the eggs. You want to do this gently. You don't want to scatter the eggs. You don't want it to mix up. You just have to lay it gently one after the other till the pan is filled up. And once that is set, I'm going to sprinkle over the plantain some spring onion for more freshness and more flavors. And I'm going to cover this for another 3 minutes to cook. 3 minutes later, I open it up and I'm trying to lift it up. I'm trying to check it if it's cooking, if it's cooked, because it was on low heat. You don't want it to be high so it does not burn, and you don't want your egg to not cooked. You want it to be cooked and flip. So I'm just trying to lift it up, and as you can see, it's actually lifting. That is how you know your eggs has been cooking. It was not burning. So right now I'm just going to cover for another 2 minutes to let everything marinate together, and still on low heat. This is 2 minutes later. Guys, look at that. It has cooked and you can actually see the difference. It is totally different now, and I'm just going to turn off the heat and take it off, and it's time for me to place it on the plate. You want to do this gently because you don't want it to break up. You really want it to be whole, so you need to carefully place this on the plate. And once it's nicely done like this, oh, look at that. It's so beautiful, you guys. This is so pretty. And I'm just going to cut it up like the pizza size and shape. I actually cut this into 8 sizes. And now that has been nicely cut, I'm going to serve and enjoy. You guys, this was so good. It was so good. It was so delicious. It was so amazing. You really need to try this out for you to know how amazing it was. Everyone enjoyed it. My kids loved it so much, and we all enjoyed it. So if you have watched my video up to this very moment and you haven't subscribed, what are you even doing? Come on, click on the subscribe button and also turn on your bell notification so as to get notified each time I upload a new video. Click on the like button. It really makes me know you love me making this kind of videos, and it inspires me to do a lot more. Thank you also so much for watching. See you again in my next one. Bye. Love you all.